Welcome to Time and Space. This is your host, Mike Smith. Oh.
What?
What? Okay, there you go.
Excellent. Welcome back to the Time and Space radio show. My name is Mike Smith, and this is Time and Space.us. We are back in Damascus, Maryland at the Shed, our home studio, recording yet another episode of this fantastic radio show. We're talking about India, and coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about my return trip to Mumbai. We're going to talk about how India launched a new satellite and some of the interesting comments that were made about that. Also, I was able to visit a place called Elephanta Caves, and we will be talking about all of that in just a little while. But coming up very, very soon, we're going to try a really interesting version of That's a Fine Piece of Driving, featuring the speed trap that is up on Ridge Road, just a little ways away from the Shed. Mr. Fay, was the speed trap in place, I guess, in this neighborhood as long as you can remember? Do you remember it actually going up?
Oh, no, I remember the day it went up. Probably went up about a year before I bought the place. So, since I've been, my wife and I have been together prior to being married, and she is from Damascus. I would say it was not here for 9 of the last 12 years.
Oh. Wow, so it is sort of a recent...
It is relatively new. I mean,
Excellent.
It may have been around for 4 years, but not much more than that.
Well, the interesting thing about it is that at nighttime, and we're sitting down here in the dark in the Shed, at night when people go by and they get caught by the speed camera, you can actually see the sky light up very briefly as the flash bulbs go off, where the camera actually
in my room,
snaps.
You can actually see that as
Wow.
you're trying to lie there sleeping at night.
That's not distracting.
It's one of those, if anyone had an epilepsy problem, it would be a problem, I'm sure.
We are getting a call on the hotline. Let's check this out.
I
See
saw
what's
a
going
flash.
on. You saw a
Hey,
flash?
Dad.
Gabe, did I just see 2 flashes?
Can you make sure he doesn't call me Dad?
Hey, did I just see 2 flashes there, Gabe?
Gabe, you're calling a radio show. What's the matter with you?
What?
Did we
I was
just see...
calling to ask you if Tim was coming up.
Tim is coming up.
He is heading your way. We saw a flash momentarily, moments ago. Did you see a flash?
I was fixing the camera.
This is our cameraman and associate producer, Gabriel, who is up at the top of the hill up on Ridge Road waiting for our man on the street, TK, to get up there and join him. And
Okay.
we'll get the clock started here in just a couple of minutes. What we're basically going to do, we're going to give each of these guys 20 minutes. We're going to start a clock, run it 20 minutes while we do our little segment here, and see how many speeders they catch. And whoever gets more speeders wins the game. I think it's a pretty straightforward kind of a thing, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say it's all about
the speed
luck. I'm
limit
sorry.
is 30 miles an hour.
Okay, so give us a quick breakdown. Up on Ridge Road, speed limit is 30 miles an hour. Faye, do you have any sense?
The average car before it comes around the corner and sees the sign is probably going 45 to 50.
And this is what, Route 27 coming from, what's the next main thing up there? Newmarket? Like, what's at the other end of 27 coming this way towards
Mount
Damascus?
Airy. If you're headed south from Mount Airy,
Mount Airy.
Westminster, basically, down into Mount Airy, and going into Damascus, south towards Clarksburg and Cedar Grove and Germantown. You're only in Damascus for, I don't know, maybe 4, well,
But
I guess about 8 minutes. But
literally,
the old town for a couple minutes.
The old town of Damascus is not even a mile up the road from here.
No, it's very, very close.
Yeah, we're literally entering town right here. You're coming around one of the last turns, entering town.
The speed limit for Mount Airy goes from 50 to 40 as you hit the Damascus, welcome to Damascus town sign. And then it hits 30 probably about a quarter mile, a half a mile before my house.
From here, right.
Does the same camera do both ways?
No, it's only going inbound. If you're going into Damascus, you need to slow down. If you're going the other way and you slow down because you see the sign and the traffic things, not only will it not go off, but everyone behind you will honk at you and make bad names towards you because they're like, why is that moron slowing down?
Excellent.
We're leaving town, speed up.
Just what we're looking for.
So you will get a lot of that, too. You may get honking. I think you should get a bonus point for a honk. Like, maybe that's worth a half point, or...
Put that in a tiebreaker column somewhere. That's true.
Okay.
We'll have to keep that in mind. All right, so, guys, make sure your camera is set up, and then... if you're ready to go, you got to let us know when you're going to start the clock, and we'll get to that. Well,
Please making comments.
Gentlemen,
Mr. Kirk on the phone.
TK here.
TK on the phone. What's happening?
I did want to interject the fact that in our given position right off of the road here, with two people set up with a tripod with a camera, the brake lights are definitely getting lit up. As soon as they come to past our tripod, they're immediately stepping on the brake.
You need to move somewhere where you're using that maple tree to block your view.
Yeah, you probably
so that they can't really see you until they've passed the maple tree going into
That's
town.
a good
Does that
point.
make sense?
Okay. Well then we're gonna have to change positions because we're
just
too
move
close
up
to the road.
to the top of the crown of the front yard, if you will, near the maple tree. Use that as a barrier so they can't see you until they're passing the maple tree, and then they'd have to make a hard right, and they'd have to look over their right shoulder very rapidly to see you.
Okay.
And then you're pretty much
All right,
you're still going to get people leaving town, but like braking a little bit. But if you use that the right way, they're not really going to see you standing there either because they're going to see the maple. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, we're actually we're just to the left of your driveway.
All right, I'm going to go let off
further
some
back
fireworks.
off the road. We're further back off the road, like probably 30 yards from your mailbox.
Okay.
We're back closer towards your driveway.
Do you want to run up there and take a look?
I'm going to run up there. I'll be right there.
All right, hang on a second. There's a time and space magnet, not the one that's set up for the show, but another one sitting right down there. Yeah, take it with you if there's some clever like metal pole you can hook it to, or put it on your mailbox or something. Awesome. All right, so it's a fine piece of driving. That's a fine piece of driving. Excellent. So now everybody that was in the shed is now gone, as the entire group has taken off up to the top of the hill to participate in our special version of That's a Fine Piece of Driving. This is timeandspace.us. You can contact us on our brand new hotline phone number, 757-544-9000, timeandspace.us. You can find us on Skype under Time and Space US. There's no dot in the name, but you'll figure it out. Give us a call, especially during a recording.
I think we're in. Smith, sorry to interrupt there. I think we're in proper position right now.
All right. The crew seems to be set up in such a way. Kirk, can you give me a sense of what kind of traffic flow there is up there? It doesn't seem to be quite like it was last night.
Right now, the traffic seems to be coming in waves. We get 3 and 4 cars at a time, and then we go, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I guess maybe it has to do with the timing of the lights inside the town.
But you guys did actually see the flash go off a couple times already. Is that right?
I currently, from our position, no, I have not seen it go off yet. But we have a good incognito sort of position right now, and I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we're in prime real estate to be able to see.
So we're probably expecting a low-scoring defensive match tonight.
I think you're probably right on that.
In terms of that, all right, that sounds
right.
good.
I do hear some traffic coming from our westbound.
It's pretty
heading both directions, and I think actually I see one coming quite rapidly.
Uh-oh.
I think we might have one here.
Let's see what we got as the flash camera goes off.
Oh, and that was a pizza delivery driver. I think he was well above the posted limit of 30 miles an hour.
And he was headed into Damascus?
He was heading out of the town of Damascus.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's what
he was heading west. He was heading westbound.
That's what Faye was trying to explain. The ones that are headed into Damascus are the ones that are going to get busted.
We got a good flow of traffic here. We got about 4 cars coming here.
All right, we're going to have to get set up here in a couple of minutes. When Faye comes back down, we'll shut down this segment and restart a new one and get you guys going on your first round. So between you and Gabriel, which of the two of you is going to be the first player?
Oh, I think I got to be the first player as someone who's been driving for over 20 years. I think I have much better appreciation of the velocity of speeds. We've got trucks coming both ways now. They're just passing the photo sensor area, and they both are slowing down dramatically. They're coming down the hill towards us at a pretty moderate a slow pace. They're taking it very carefully.
They probably get a sense, and a lot of people do know that those cameras are there. But we were shocked at how many times it was going off last night, and clearly that's that. So, all right, that's excellent. So we've got that coming up for you in just a minute. We'll be talking a little bit more about the trip to Mumbai as we move along. Get this particular break shut down as those guys seem to be ready to go. And Kirk, we'll call you back for your 20-minute run in just a couple.